Wow.
Back again. You realize it's been since Christmas?
To our all of our 32 patrons out there, it's been since October, I believe.
No, we
Yes,
did-
it is. Because
Yep.
we did a Christmas
Oh,
episode.
that's right, but it never got in there.
No one's seen it yet. It's gonna be a gift.
It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, we'll save it for next year.
And it's going to be awkward because we're just talking about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
We'll release it on
Yeah.
his anniversary. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's start over. I'm just kidding. We'll keep going. We'll just keep going.
All right.
That's a spoof.
Well, Al, did you have anything before we get crack-a-lacking on the old Chuck Norris?
No. I just got back from Disney.
Yeah.
Disney World. Got to be honest, it's getting better over there. Just saying.
It's been a long time.
It's not as weird as you might
since
think.
I've gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. We stayed at the Polynesian Resort. Extremely under construction, but it's still fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was at home roasting coffee for my son who was in Disney World.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I roasted coffee the week before for my son while he was in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. How was Wisconsin, bro?
That was
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Did some
yeah.
training.
Was it cold?
No.
I didn't think
No,
it
no,
was.
no. I mean, when I was near the end of the stay, it started to cool off a little bit, but no, it wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Isn't it right on the river, Janesville? Isn't there a river goes through there?
The River Janes.
Yeah, no, that it's the shop is on a river, but it's not like a massive river. It would be a creek in comparison.
More like
but,
a trickle.
but yeah, it's definitely got something flowing next to it. It's pretty cool. It's right next to a dam. And
Excuse your language.
yep.
A damn what?
Okay.
Pardon my French.
Current news and events. There is sanity in the world.
Okay.
Just so you know, the Miss America pageant has now changed their rules that
Whoa.
the woman has to verify
Oh.
that she is a woman
Oh.
by X chromosomes.
Oh. Excellent. So they're taking blood
Transgenders.
tests?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you right now, you don't really have to.
What? That's true.
Broham walks
Drop
up
it.
and like, no. All they if they want to save some medical money, just have me at the door.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, sorry.
Kind of do a.
Now listen, I will probably get maybe one or two wrong in about 3,000. You
I
know,
think
because
if you-
some of them are real convincing.
If you use the Crocodile Dundee method, you can find out real quick.
Yeah.
yeah. That's a Sheila. Well, not anymore because they get the surgery.
Oh.
Yeah, good old days.
Good old days.
The good old days when you could just check them right there.
Yeah, right.
That's
Drop
not
them,
a
boy.
net.
Drop them. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a nut. This is a nut. Oh, a knife. Excuse me.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
This is a knife.
That girl's a that guy's a Sheila. And then the look on his face after he goes like, oh my gosh, I gotta go back and watch that
Movies
movie.
you can't make anymore.
No, are you kidding me?
Ah, man.
Dude, hashtag me too, man. That'd be all over it.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah. That would be a Swalwell classic.
Well, that
Hey.
reference went over my head.
Yeah,
I don't know what Swalwell
I don't
is.
know how he.
You have not been in the news, son. You are so distant.
Now I'm gonna tell you this
All I
right
know
now.
about is Fing Fang.
I have
Fing
no,
Fing.
I don't know
Or
what Fing Fang
Whatever.
Fing Fing
That
is.
was
I
the
will tell you
Chinese
this.
spy he was sleeping with.
I haven't been on social media since February 1st, and I feel really good about it.
Shekinah. He's holy.
Eric Swalwell was a congressman from California that got caught up in a sexual harassment scandal,
Okay.
and he was forced to resign from Congress.
He got
and
caught
was
up
one
like
of
it's
the
a
big
spider
mouths.
web.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, oh no, I didn't know I was here.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, man.
He's like, wait, it caught me.
Okay, here's a question for you. Did you know there's a slush fund in Congress that covers sexual harassment suits?
You know what there should be in Congress?
A slushy machine.
Hey.
Yes.
And they were going to release the names that this slush fund paid. But Congress voted it out over 300 to like 65.
Of course they did, because almost all of them are in the list.
But
bro.
that was years ago. Now they're going to be pushing to get that list out.
Bro, yeah, like they've been pushing for the Epstein list.
Well, that's true.
That it ain't gonna happen. We can keep charging the fort all we want. It ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
Dodge that one.
What list? Slushy this.
List almost got me.
All right, guys. All right, Brian, start
We're
with
still
your
on-
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
This is a tribute.
Do we have a sound for him? Nah, that was not a good.
This is a tribute. All right, here we go. A little Chuck Norris.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Before we get this is our stuff because
Yes.
we're
Yeah, that's your trophy.
we won these, we earned these, and
Yes.
I don't remember where this came from, but
That's
we
the
got
medal.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The medal, like that, was that the participation
The Medal
award
of
that
Honor.
that's probably the participation one I got that year. Because that was the year I decided to debut the slip kick.
Yes.
Yeah,
Did not work
No,
like I thought it was
that
going to
was
be.
the slip
It-
kick trophy, though.
It also says first place. I just
First
wanna-
place.
First place. Just want to say that.
Bro redeemed me.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
Bro.
Yeah, so a little story here.
Come on.
I entered the Pops Taekwondo tournament as a brown belt.
One of the largest tournaments ever. From what I
Most
from what I
prestigious.
understand.
All 4 contenders in the brown belt division. I pretty much swept it. Okay.
Yeah, literally.
So then I decided, no, that one I won. I got first
Yeah, you
place.
did. Yeah,
you
I got
did.
first place
I was
that
proud
year,
of
and I'm
you.
like, hey, I'm feeling good about
As
this.
a brown belt.
Yes. Got my
Dominate.
black belt.
Dominated.
Got into the black. I didn't realize the depth of the black belt competition. We had just gotten our black belts,
True.
maybe inside a year,
Maybe.
and
Hold on. You need to talk about the controversy.
I don't know what controversy.
Yeah, on the forms.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you didn't finish in the top 3, and they came back later, and you ended up being like 3rd or 2nd.
Oh, did you?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
Our forms.
Oh,
were
yeah.
Wait, is this
lame.
the first tournament?
The
or
first,
second
the
one?
first one, the brown belt.
No, I don't remember.
Yes,
That. What?
yes. Your forms were different than everybody else because they were all doing taekwondo.
Oh, okay. When you said forms, I was thinking of literal like entry form.
No, 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 no,
I was
no.
like, wait, what?
I was in the wrong.
Well, then what do you
size
call
group.
it then?
No.
The weight group.
Yeah, the karate form.
Karate form,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the katas in
Yeah.
taekwondo. Yeah. So what? I didn't win.
Right. You didn't place.
I didn't place at all, and then they came back and what?
back. I can't remember if you got 2nd or 3rd. I think you got 3rd.
Yeah.
They took your glory away.
Listen,
though.
honestly, the forms were irrelevant.
We all
Ours were
knew.
not very pretty. It was pretty ugly. Our forms were.
Well, it
They're
was
very practical and basic.
Yeah, but
they're
they're-
just
in comparison,
awful.
that's
In
all we
comparison.
knew.
Yeah.
You got little blonde-headed kid doing backflips.
Yeah,
and
we're
like,
like, wait.
you know, getting.
Well, a lot of it was
Extreme.
taekwondo judges, and they weren't.
Yes.
They're like when you showed up with your American, it's like what, you know?
Well, so yes. So first year got 2nd or 3rd in forms, and then first place in sparring.
Let's go.
Second year, following year,
Come on.
me and Bro enter into the fray.
Black belt.
Black belt division
blah, blah, blah,
is
blah, blah,
slightly deeper than the brown belt
Yep,
division. A matter of fact, you know what? It makes sense. This is going to be awful. You know where brown belt ranks in the taekwondo system?
Oh no.
2 below black belt.
No, it doesn't.
Because it's red then black.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I swept it. Because I was technically a red belt according to theirs. You know what I'm saying? As far as experience
Yeah,
level
yeah.
And all of that. That makes sense.
makes
anyway, I still got the trophy, suckers. And my belt was brown.
You know, in your defense, they just hand those belts out, so they.
True.
You know,
True.
I don't know how that's in your defense. I take that back.
It's not. Well, anyway.
Whatever.
And we sparred differently. It was more like it wasn't point sparring.
Yeah, we were
so-
out for blood.
But anyway, blood. Second year going in black belt division. Unbeknownst to me, I was actually coming up with a new technique that I hadn't quite mastered yet. What I later dubbed the slip kick. I kept trying to slip a side kick in, and I would hit the ground immediately. And it happened not once, not twice,
Slip slide,
But 4 times.
Away.
It's like your brain said
2 different fights.
side
Sliding
kick, but with
away.
both legs.
Right.
Yes.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, what leg am I using? Let's use
Well,
both.
Whoa.
and I mean, it's possible that I was also channeling some it's like drunken kung fu, you know, where they fall on the
Yeah.
ground.
Right.
Yeah.
Diversions.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So anyway, so I got the crap beat out of me. and or not. I didn't get it
I
beat
don't
out
think
of
you
me.
got
But, well, they
the
got
crap. They just-
no. They score. You know, if you don't put your hands up, that's a score, right?
Yeah.
They didn't make contact with me, so I
Yeah, they call it control if they don't actually.
right exactly.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
no, we're sparring. I'm wearing a freaking helmet.
No.
I don't need
Yeah.
you to control.
Contact,
Hit me in the
please.
freaking head. Anyway, semantics. I understood the rules. I lost or I may have won one and then lost the next one. Anyway, the guy, Al did great because he could just put his feet in their face the entire freaking time.
Every shot.
They couldn't do anything.
See it.
Score.
Couldn't see a dang thing.
Yes, lightning feet.
Because he could still do a split then.
And
Could still do a split.
Yeah. That's,
My
and so
pants.
Al redeemed
After
after I got beat or lost a couple of rounds. Al came in, swept the division,
Come on.
and got this first place trophy. It was a
Redeemed.
lot
It was a
taller,
lot
but Pop
taller.
had to store it somewhere, so he
Yeah.
took the top. half
redeemed
off.
the
Yeah.
Bates lineage
Yes.
fame. Yep.
And then we never competed again.
Nope. That
No.
was it.
No,
Yeah, we're
listen,
done.
I won one year, bro. Won the next year. We finish on top.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
You know what that means?
Yeah,
We're still on top.
still on top.
Undefeated.
Still the champion. Undefeated. Well, I'm not.
Undefeated.
Well, that's just like
I'm
Chuck.
sure
I got
that kid
defeated.
wanted it.
Chuck was 6-time undefeated, wasn't he?
Yes. Grandmaster World Champion. Well, speaking of Chuck,
Okay, Chuck.
here's his bio. Chuck Norris, Carlos Ray Norris, to be precise, was born on March 10th, 1940, in Ryan, Oklahoma, and passed away March 19th, 2026. Moment of silence.
Thank
At
you.
age 86.
Carlos, was he Mexican?
Carlos. He was of
Part-
mixed race
part
because he in his biography Against All Odds, which is a great book if you haven't read it, he talks about being, made fun of as a half breed.
Interesting.
Where was he born?
But I don't. He was born in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Okay, South.
But I don't know if that was like if it was like Mexican or if it was also like some Native American in there. I don't really know. I think it was there's something in there. He was a legendary martial artist, actor, filmmaker, and cultural icon known for his tough guy persona,
Come
action
on.
films, and the Walker Texas Ranger TV
And
series
chest hair.
franchise.
And his commercials with Christy Brinkley.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Total Gym
Total
commercials.
Jim, you remember?
I've had like 2 Total Gyms
Yeah,
in my
buddy.
lifetime.
Yes.
So
Get
his
rid of
early
them, get
life
another
in the
one.
40s and 50s, he was born to Wilma and Ray Norris, who Ray was a World War II veteran and
Come on.
mechanic. He was the oldest of 3 boys in a challenging family environment. His parents divorced when he was 16. He moved to Torrance, California. As a child, he described himself as shy and insecure, which influenced his later drive in martial arts. He graduated from North Torrance High School and married his high school sweetheart, Diane Holchek, in 58. They unfortunately divorced in 1988, 30 years later. His military service from 58 to 62, he enlisted in the U.S. Air Force at 18 as an air policeman, military police, stationed at Osan Air Base in South Korea, where he earned the nickname Chuck. They called him Chuck there. He began training in Tang Soo Do, a Korean martial art, and Judo. This was a pivotal turning point. He trained rigorously to overcome personal insecurities and handle real-world situations. He was discharged in 62 as an airman first class. He returned to California and continued martial arts training while working various jobs. So he went in the military. After that, martial arts career from the 60s to the 70s. This is when he opened his first karate school and eventually more than 30 studios across the U.S. He taught celebrities, including Steve McQueen, Priscilla Presley, and quite a few others. McQueen later encouraged him to pursue acting. That's how he got into the movies. His competitive record from 64 to 74, highly successful tournament fighter. He won the World Professional Middleweight Karate Championship multiple times, often cited as 6-time undefeated, and retired as champion. His overall tournament record is estimated to be around 183 wins. 10. What do they do? Is it wins, loss,
Yeah,
tie?
and ties, yeah.
Yeah. So 183, 10, and 2.
Wow.
That's quite it. Afterwards, Chuck founded his own martial arts style, Chun Kuk Do, which is the universal way, based on Tang Soo Do, with influences from other systems. He also earned high ranks, including being the first Westerner to receive an 8th degree black belt, Grand Master in Taekwondo. He established the United Fighting Arts Federation for training and charity work. Here we go. His acting career through the 70s and 80s. Film debut. He had a small role in The Wrecking Crew. That was with Steve McQueen, right?
Yep.
So McQueen got him his first little role. Major break. He played the villain in The Way of the Dragon.
Yes.
1972, Return of the Dragon in America. He played opposite Bruce Lee in this iconic Coliseum fight scene.
But we've never seen that first one, The Way of the Dragon. We need to find out where that is.
It's the same movie. The Way of the Dragon was what it was called in China.
Oh, okay.
And when it came over here, it became
Enter the Dragon?
No,
Or was it
Return of
Return
the
of the
Dragon.
Dragon, yeah.
which oddly enough was before Enter the Dragon. Enter the Dragon was later on. So anyway, he rose to stardom in the late 70s and 80s with action films, often for canon films. Good Guys Wear Black,
Yep.
A Force of One, The Octagon, Lone Wolf McQuade, which was what inspired Walker, Texas Ranger.
Really?
Yep, the character, his Lone Wolf McQuade, he kind of took from that. Missing in Action trilogy, yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Code of Silence,
Delta
considered
Force.
one of his best. Invasion USA.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember from Invasion USA was when he was wielding the 2 Uzis out the back of that little truck.
Well, I remember the motorcycle with the rockets on the side.
Yeah, that was Delta Force. That's the
Oh,
next
yeah,
one, the
that-
Delta Force.
Delta Force, yeah.
And sequel. So known for one-man army hero roles, roundhouse kicks, and patriotic themes. Then you had his television stardom and later work, 90s to the 2010s. Obviously, started as Texas Ranger Cordell Walker in Walker, Texas Ranger. Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah, that's what the Ranger.
He also served as executive producer, the show behind action, or the show blended action, moral lessons, and Texas justice, becoming a major hit. Al, you remember the song? Think we can do it? Here we go. In the eyes of a ranger, an unsuspected stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right. For the eyes of a ranger are upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you, 'cause that's where the ranger's gonna be.
Y'all watch too much TV.
Spin-off. There was some spin-offs of those. Sons of Thunder, The Walker Texas Ranger, Trial by Fire. Later film, The Expendables 2.
Yeah.
When he had a memorable cameo fight scene. And he appeared in some smaller roles and did some voice work, but largely stepped back from the spotlight at that time.
More screen time with the Total Gym.
Yes, a lot of screen time. A lot of screen time. Personal life, beliefs, and legacy. He married Gina O'Kelly in 98. They had twins in 2001. He had additional children from his first marriage and a daughter from an earlier relationship. He was a devout Christian who incorporated faith into his work and philanthropy. He supported veterans, martial arts education, and various charities. He embraced internet culture in the 2000s with the viral Chuck Norris facts, memes, which exaggerated his toughness.
Well,
Not exaggerated.
yeah.
No. His toughness and invincibility. He enjoyed and referenced them himself. He authored books on martial arts, fitness, and his own life in his autobiography, Against All Odds. Chuck Norris transformed from a shy kid and Air Force policeman into a global symbol of discipline, strength, and symbol of discipline, strength, and American action heroism. His influence spans martial arts, popularizing it in the West, 1980s cinema, and the 1990s TV. Even after his passing in 2026, his legacy endures through films, memes, and the values he championed. Chuck Norris, guys.
In remembrance.
Yes.
My goodness.
So that was Chuck. So
yeah.
a question that I have, like 3 kind of questions, or that we want to, that I want to ask. So favorite Chuck Norris movies. You don't have to name all of them, like 1 or 2.
Octagon.
Yep, that was my number 1.
Come on.
It's my number 1, dude. Fought
Yeah.
the ninjas.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh man,
And that whole arena in the end. Yeah.
The
yes,
arena, yes.
yes,
So
man.
The Octagon.
So
Oh.
good, dude. So good.
Remember the ending?
where he fights the guy with the commas.
Yeah. And it's all in shadow.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
a silhouette.
I remember every time one of them got hit and they fell to the ground, that sound effect. Doom. Remember that? Tip, 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 doom.
But
Couldn't see anything, but you knew you got hit.
but after that, it's Delta Force.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, several
him
years of
going
that.
into the bush and just like
Yeah.
Well, the ones where he was like prisoner of
That was
war.
Missing in Action.
Yeah, those were good.
Missing in Action. Is that was
Remember
it?
when he grabs the
Yeah.
general by the rib cage at the end and just
or when he gets the rat in his
dude,
God.
hang him
and
upside down.
He ends
Yes.
up
Freaking biting the rat's
man,
head off.
dude. Freaking- yeah, dude.
Thanks for lunch, dude.
Yeah, it's the best I've eaten all year.
Oh, that terrified me.
Oh, my
Man, that was
gosh,
freaky.
dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, it really. Yeah, Whew. It's rough stuff. Rough stuff.
But I knew how to attack a rat inside of a sack on my head.
You're like, hey,
Yes.
Norris can do it. Yeah, if that ever happens to me,
Oh, yeah.
I'm biting the crap out of that rat.
Thank you, Chuck.
So one that was memorable to me that I really liked it, but it absolutely it was scary. It was more of a thriller, and I think it was in the '90s, late '80s or early '90s. It was The Hero and the Terror. Remember that one?
Yes.
So that was when he was
That
a
was
cop
freaky.
and the terror. Yeah, it
The
was
bad
freaky.
guy was really scary.
he
Oh,
would
the guy that
hide.
lived under the ground or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah, the big
that
guy.
was murdered. Yeah, he
Oh,
murdered all those
and
women.
and he would
Dude.
sneak out through that bathroom underneath
Dude,
the
saddest
sink or
part of that
something.
movie is remember he was hiding in this theater that they knew he was going to be, so they were
Yeah.
staking it out. And you remember, I don't remember the actor's name, but Action Jackson from American Ninja.
Yeah.
it was him.
That wasn't Carl Weathersby.
No,
It
no,
wasn't him.
or Carl Weathers.
Weathers, yeah.
Oh, Carl Weathersby.
Shut up.
Action Jackson. Remember,
Hey.
he was running laps in the auditorium, and then he saw him up in the balcony and went after him, and the guy ended up killing him.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen that, it's about time.
It's been about 40 years.
I was
so-
looking at. I couldn't remember what the actor looked. So the actor that played the terror, his name was Irish Jack O'Halloran, and he was a heavyweight boxer in the '60s and '70s.
Big guy.
He's often confused with Richard Keel, who plays Jaws in the James Bond films.
Yeah,
they
but
they had the same.
They do, but I
Kinda
can tell you
face.
they were different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing that I didn't know that Jack O'Halloran, he played the mute Kryptonian in Superman 1 and 2. You remember the Kryptonian?
Oh,
the three?
okay.
You had
Yeah,
Zod,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you had the
yeah,
other guy, the
yeah,
big guy
yeah.
that didn't
Yeah.
speak. Yeah, that was him.
Oh,
So that's a cool
little piece of
tidbit
trivia there.
Yep. But yeah, so Octagon, The Hero and the Terror.
That's
those
the
are probably
Christopher
my two
Reeve
favorite.
Superman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. And then of course,
Got so many of them.
I remember we just talked about Walker Texas Ranger, which I had to watch like on reruns. But I remember Paw would, when they were still going on in the early 2000s, he'd sit in his chair and go put his hat on,
Gets his boots.
get his
put
boots
it-
on. You remember Paw would do that? We went over there
My
a couple
dad
of
or
times.
your-
Your dad.
My dad?
Your dad. We sit over there and he would watch Walker Texas Ranger. He'd have
Oh
his
my
hat
goodness! He'd
and
get his boots on, and he'd
boots
have his
on
little
and-
short shorts on.
Yes. You don't remember that?
Are
man?
you kidding me?
No,
man.
Are you kidding me?
I never remember
Wow.
Man, what was going on in your life then?
I
My
know it.
goodness,
Man.
Well, I didn't-
Walker Texas, man, he got into it.
Yeah, he did, dude. He was like, yeah. Get him.
yeah,
it was good stuff.
I missed out on that one.
So I got some favorite Chuck Norris jokes. I mean, there are thousands of them out there. But these are some of my favorites. All right, here we go. Chuck Norris is so fast. He can run around the globe and punch himself in the back of the head.
Yes.
Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He does earth downs. I like that one. That was always good. Here we go. Jesus can walk on water, but Chuck can swim through land. This is a good one. When the tooth fairy comes to your house, she takes your tooth and gives you money. When Chuck Norris comes to your house, he breaks your teeth and takes your money. If Chuck Norris were to travel to an alternate dimension in which there was another Chuck Norris and they both fought, they would both win.
It's like that movie, The One, with Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. I watched that recently, too. If you ask Chuck Norris what time it is, he always says 2 seconds till. After you ask 2 seconds till to what, he roundhouse kicks you in the face.
All right, can you pause it?
No, I mean they're trying to get to a cafe.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That was weird. And we're
Got an
pausing.
interruption in service. We'll take it out here. Like, do you not know that we're closed?
Somebody want some coffee?
Yeah, well,
thank
you're going
you.
to find out. Oh, real.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
What were they faking? Oh, gotcha. No, Bodacious is.
Yes, like go over to the door that says Bodacious on it. Not real bright.
All right, where are we?
All right.
Oh, you got any Zevia in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want anything, Ryan?
What you got in there, Pop?
Zevia, got some ginger root here and cola.
Hit me with that ginger.
Hit me with that ginger.
Ginger beer. Wait till Pop gets back.
Stand out here long enough, somebody might open this door.
Ooh.
All right. Back to where we were.
Hard crack.
All right. Crack open a cold one for Chuck.
Ginger root beer. Yummy. All right. Yeah, well, I'll start that one over. If you ask Chuck Norris what time it is, he always says 2 seconds till. And after you ask 2 seconds to what, he roundhouse kicks you in the face.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
What time is it? Chuck Norris killed.
Oh, we need a hit button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris killed 2 stones with 1 bird.
Yep.
Chuck Norris wrecked his bicycle and skinned the sidewalk with his knee. It's considered a great accomplishment to go down Niagara Falls in a wooden barrel. Chuck Norris can go up Niagara Falls in a cardboard box.
Chuck Norris can read sign language.
Yes. And
No,
so
I'm sorry. That's like stupid, ain't it? Chuck Norris can hear sign language.
epic. You know what's even you could have not said that and we would have just gone.
Yeah,
I was like,
that ain't
that was
funny.
not really that funny anyway, even though it's wrong, even if it was right. Oh my gosh.
Alan got a kick out of it.
All right, so
Chuck
this is
Norris knows another language.
speak more than English.
Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience.
The flu gets a Chuck Norris shot every year.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So here's my all-time favorite one.
Could see sign language.
Can see some-
Shut up.
My all-time favorite Chuck Norris joke is this one. One time, Chuck Norris peed in the gas tank of a semi-truck. A semi-truck. Let me try that again. One time, Chuck Norris peed in the gas of a semi-truck as a practical joke. That truck is now known as Optimus Prime.
That's good.
A semi-truck. Not quite a truck, but almost.
How about
It is
Chuck?
now known as Optimus Prime.
Optimus. Prime.
How about Chuck Norris
French.
beat the sun in a staring contest?
Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yes, yes.
Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the chin. Its descendants are known as giraffes.
That joker changed the DNA.
Your mother loves this one. Chuck Norris won the Tour de France on the stationary bike.
I like this one. Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares at them until they give him the information.
Dad, do you know what's behind Chuck Norris's beard? Another fist. Man.
Chuck Norris can touch his right elbow with his right hand.
So to ChatGPT just asked me, do you want some newer / darker ones or keep it clean?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's go newer, darker.
Alligators cry Chuck Norris tears.
Yeah. It would actually be crocodiles. Should be crocodiles
Well, it
cry.
says, whoever wrote it down said alligators. He must not known about
No,
it, I
you
guess.
don't know a difference between an alligator and crocodile. Gator and a croc, they're different.
Chuck Norris was once run over by a tank. He refused to pay for it. Yeah, some good ones.
These
Yeah.
newer, funnier ones are just not newer or funnier.
Right, they're just retarded.
Have you been seeing on X or some of the Facebook memes of Chuck going in and doing his roundhouse kicks on all these celebrities? It's crazy.
They did one with Bloodsport, and they're like, the bottom one. And he looks at it, and then roundhouse kicks Van Damme.
No, I have got to pull those up. Oh, crap.
Oh man.
So it's AI stuff? that
Yeah.
they're doing?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Dude, so the best. You remember the Chuck Norris commercial? Commercial.
Brown.
Could not
You're getting as good
semi-truck
as me.
commercial.
That's
The Chuck Norris commercial for freaking stuttering.
Commercial.
Golly. I don't know if it was for Delta or it was for some kind of airline, and they're these big old like Airbus line, and it's him standing on top of them.
Oh, it's
Remember
mocking
they-
the Van Damme one.
Yes, and then he does the split.
Can say na-na-na.
Was it semi? Oh my gosh. Was it
Semi.
semi trucks? Was it semi trucks or bus or airplanes?
It was a Volvo precision steering semi trucks,
That was semi trucks. Yeah.
and Van Damme was like did the splits,
Mm-hmm.
and then they drove, and then they went back up or whatever. And
Yeah.
Chuck Norris
Did one on airplanes.
Yeah, and,
like,
and like there was like a ton of Chuck Norrises on top of him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like a big Christmas tree of Chuck Norris's. Oh, that was good, dude. I'm gonna have to look up those Chuck Norris AI videos,
Yeah, that's funny.
dude. The bottom one.
You know, that said Chuck Norris actually died 4 years ago, but the Grim Reaper can't get up the courage to tell him.
On a side note, that would be a lot funnier if I didn't hear it 30 minutes before we started. So maybe.
Did I already tell you that one?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Remember
I would
that?
have laughed
I got on
harder.
to you. I was like,
I
Dad,
would have laughed
quit
harder.
telling the jokes because we want to.
All right, here's one you
want a
have
genuine
not,
reaction.
Here's one you haven't heard.
Okay.
MC Hammer learned the hard way that Chuck Norris can't touch that.
Yes.
That's a good one.
I can't touch this. Try to catch me. Ooh. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Try to get away.
Chuck,
Dude.
too soon.
Gosh, y'all were like,
Full honesty, he was old.
I think
Right.
one of the
Dude,
first.
he was. And he that's why, and I don't know if we'll ever, if the family will divulge. I mean, it's up to them. I don't really care if they do or not, but if they, you know, like what exactly happened, because he was in Hawaii and he was doing training, like literally the day before he had posted videos, bro. He was doing like glove.
It could have
sparring
been a
and
heart
stuff.
attack.
I think
you
it was
never know.
something cardiac.
Yeah, you reach a
know?
point in your life where even though you're in great shape,
Yeah.
something can go wrong.
Right.
I mean, ask Pete Maravich, 40 years old, and he dies of a heart attack.
Right. Well, it's even like Doug. It was a cardiac.
Yeah.
Boom. It-
Doug. Oh, Doug.
My-
I was thinking
Doug.
like
Doug the
actors,
cartoon.
like an actor. I was like, I don't know an actor named Doug. But Doug, yeah,
that we're on a
gotcha.
first name basis with.
Yes.
Doug, you remember Doug?
You know Doug.
Yeah, I mean, it was just
Yeah, that was
just happened, man.
Yeah.
Just happened, bro.
But do y'all remember how young y'all were when we first started watching it?
Oh yeah, we were kids. We were kids.
Yeah,
I mean,
in the
I mean,
womb.
little kids. Y'all would sit in my lap while we'd watch Chuck Norris on TBS. I mean,
Yep.
it was like, and then they'd have these marathons. And that was about the time right after that Steven Seagal came out. And then we watched a bunch of Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
So I'd say the 90s
We would rent
was
his-
slammed with martial arts stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because you had
Weapon.
Van Damme at the
Yeah.
same
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Oh,
Perfect
yeah.
Weapon.
Only the Strong.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah, Mark Dacascos.
Come on,
Yeah, dude.
American
Capoeira.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Capoeira.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
Capoeira.
Yep.
What was the one that they
Banana
had?
way,
What was the one?
banana way, banana.
Remember that? Was it Bloodsport that Van Damme had that tournament in?
Yep.
And he had to beat,
The Kumite.
the guy at the end,
Bolo
Yeah.
Young.
Bolo,
Bolo
Young,
Young.
who fought Bruce Lee years
Yep.
before.
And Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, I think he's still alive.
He
Yeah.
is.
Still
Bolo's
looks like
still
that
go-
too.
He's not quite as big.
Yeah.
Bolo old.
Bolo, oh. Yes, that was good.
Bolo old, bro. Yeah, he's still going, man.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Dad, I do question your ability to take us and watch movies. Because you took us to Terminator 2 in theaters.
Did I take you out of there?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
That was good.
I took you to never. What was it? Never Die or something. One of the James Bond movies, and y'all were in the front row, and I was saying,
Oh,
"Hey, boys,
GoldenEye.
close your
Yeah.
GoldenEye."
Goldeneye,
Yes.
yeah.
That was at the Mariner Mall. Remember dollar
Heck yeah,
movies,
dude.
man.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
also remember at the Mariner Mall that you wanted to see Hunt for Red October so bad that you're like, "Hey boys, let's go see this movie," and it was like,
Oh,
It was a great movie, man.
it
I'm
was a
sorry what
great
you
movie
got.
when I watched it in my 20s, but not when I was like 9. Let's go see a Tom Clancy film.
It's Jack Ryan, son.
Oh well.
I do
whatever.
remember going when the first Ninja Turtles came out. We went and remember
Yeah.
we missed. We couldn't get it. They ran out of tickets. I remember being so discouraged. We came back the next night and saw it, but we were so hyped up for watching Ninja Turtles, and they were out of tickets, and we had to
Bro.
go back home. So discouraging.
Love Ninja Turtles. Why didn't they do a Ninja Turtles Chuck Norris crossover?
They should have.
Yes.
They had
It-
Ernie Reyes Jr.
It would have. It would have. It would have lasted like all of 10 seconds. One roundhouse kick to Shredder.
Yeah.
Busted his helmet.
Yeah. In full honesty, the fight with Shredder didn't last that long in either of the movies.
No, it didn't.
It was crazy. Like, there wasn't really a fight. I mean, what was it? Splinter took him out.
Like,
and, like
Splinter was basically
with Chuck Norris and just like
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
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 Chuck Norris could beat the Power Rangers.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Bunch of
Power
kids.
Rangers.
Dude.
But
That was an interesting era, the 90s.
oh yeah.
well, and a lot of the stuff that we were watching in the 90s came out in the mid to late 80s, right? Like Karate Kid movie, that was 89.
Yeah.
But we watched it, yeah, and of course all of Chuck Norris's movies.
Were
I didn't watch a
TBS.
whole lot of his ones that came out in the 90s, but all of his original ones were late 70s, 80s.
Yeah, Bruce Lee's that Enter the Dragon was like
Dude, that was
71 or
Early
72.
Yeah, it was right before he died.
And they were playing these movies at Pensacola Junior College in the rec center, and that's when I first, started watching. But I think the reason why the popularity was so good is that not just the actors, but the styles all were different. You had the Bruce Lee, the Chinese boxing, then you had Chuck Norris, hardcore karate,
Yeah.
and then you had Seagal had that. What was his?
His was Aikido.
Aikido.
Aikido and the way he it was just like he'd just be relaxed, flipping people around.
Well,
and then
and-
Van Damme.
Yeah. And back then, though, martial arts, I mean, in general, was not widely known. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, those movies really brought it into the public sphere. It was a really niche thing.
Yeah, the only public fighting sport was boxing.
Boxing, correct.
Yeah, and so
If you
just-
remember, like when you look at those those early James Bond, like any film that had like hand-to-hand combat
yeah.
was awful.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
know, it was like
what-
yeah.
What about this new Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out? Like a remake or a sequel? Or something?
I saw the
With
one that
Johnny
came out.
Cage.
I saw the one that came out like a handful of years ago.
No,
Yeah.
they got a new one.
No,
and
it's
they're
fixing to
working
be
on
released.
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Marsden or something like that as Johnny Cage. Dude, I'm so glad he's coming. He like hit a lot of '90s stuff, but he's been in a lot of things.
Remind me who that is. I can't picture him.
He's the one of the main. Well, he's Cyclops in the original X-Men.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then he played in Sonic, the Hedgehog, all of them, and he's played in. I saw his face pop up in somewhere else recently because he's obviously in the news because of the Avengers Doomsday. But
Oh,
he's-
is he? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's-
right.
as
Yeah,
Cyclops,
Cyclops. Dude.
But his face is popping up in all different kinds of movies, and I'm like, man, this guy's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Well-
he's underrated.
We,
Yeah.
we did a lot of Jackie Chan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Him
Nailed
too.
And it was good because it was
Nailed
funny.
it. Not as good as Jackie Chan, but
well, you remember after Bruce Lee died, you remember all those knockoff Bruce Lee, like Bruce Liu,
yeah.
Bruce
Bruce
Lee,
Liu, Lee,
Bruce Lee.
yeah.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
And all it was fight.
Well,
Just-
crazy.
They'd
the
meet
crazy
each other,
thing-
fight for
The
about
crazy
30
thing
minutes.
is that was probably not even their real name. It was like
No, not at
Ching
all.
Lao or something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, Bruce Lee." But you know what? Who rented them and watched them?
yeah, we did.
But to me, the better movies that came out after all that were the Jet Li movies. Those
Yeah,
were
Jackie,
really good.
Jackie Chan and Jet Li did really.
Yeah.
did
So
really
Jackie
good.
Chan was,
Kiss
I mean,
it-
he was
what was
solid,
it, the,
but his were more kind of lighthearted, comical action, right? Jet
Yeah.
Li was
yeah,
more of the serious.
yeah, and
side.
Chan did his own stunts.
Oh yeah.
So did Jet Li.
And
Yeah,
used,
Jet Li did a lot of
Yeah,
them.
but I mean, Jackie Chan used like brooms,
But he
and
was
chairs
more
and
known
shit.
for that,
Yeah,
that kind of stuff,
yeah.
because he came from that world, that the Asian stunt world.
Well,
Because he was
fought with
in
Bruce
Enter the
Lee.
Dragon.
Yeah, he was in a lot of those as stuntman.
Yeah. And really brought that to front. And dude, he's a beast. He's also, I mean, underrated, even though he did get big. But
Yeah, he had a
most
face,
people don't realize
a
how
face for
awesome
comedy.
He was. He did.
He did. He did.
face for
And
comedy,
he played
but a
it.
body
Remember,
for action.
He got really good when he did that. Was it with Chris?
What's
With
his
Chris
next
Rock?
movie?
Was it?
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
For
those two
Rush
or three
Hour.
that he Rush Hour.
Rush Hours.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I took Dad to Rush Hour 1. Oh, he was having a fit watching that.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, it was good. Good stuff.
Yeah. But
Well-
yeah, man. What was like? So what was the most? So what did you like most about Chuck?
I think his persona on the screen carried into his real life. I mean, it was like he reminded me of John Wayne. John Wayne was a good guy off the screen, respected people, treated them right. Chuck Norris was like that in
Yeah.
a lot of ways. And years later, when he started playing the good guy, when he was playing the bad guy, he was a bad guy. You know, who likes the bad guy?
Who?
But when he Chuck Norris early on.
Bad
Early,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, going to. Yeah.
Then he became the good guy, and then but I think his on-screen and off-screen were
Yeah.
very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, he stayed out of the drama, and even in the early Hollywood day, and his thing. What I remember reading in his biography, like he didn't, like he enjoyed doing the movies and the films, but he didn't really care about the fame at all. He just enjoyed doing it, right?
Yeah, and they were paying him good. For it,
Right,
too.
right. But see, what's crazy is that by that time, he was already, he had already opened, 10 to 15 karate studios. So he
Oh,
was,
yeah.
he'd been
was
teaching
set.
for years, and of course, that was, he was done competing at that time. I think that was when he decided to get into the movies because he was like, all right, I'm getting past the point to where I'm, gonna really legitimately compete. And I've done that. I'm teaching, but what else can I do? And that was when he decided to go into movies.
Oh, we forgot one movie. It's
What?
not his best, but it's one of my favorites. Sidekicks.
Oh,
That was afterwards. He trained this guy.
He trained
the
this
kid.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And then at the last minute, he says he needed a partner first.
Yeah.
To do like the end, and Chuck Norris hopped in. Of course, he played himself, right?
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
But he trained with him, like, I don't know. I can't remember the movie fully. I just know at the last minute he steps in and is like, "I'll be your partner." And I was like, "Oh, that would be so sick."
Well,
Yeah.
he produced and directed it too. That was one
Oh,
of his
did he?
big things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one thing. I think he was the same guy on and off screen, consistent, and he was obviously he was a Christian. He was public about his faith, but at the same time he didn't. It wasn't like done in like a cheesy way, and he didn't necessarily use it, to kind of even elevate himself in the Christian world. Like some actors will do, like I'm a Christian or whatever, and then they start doing a lot of Christian stuff to get more. It's just who he was, So I always appreciated that. And I mean, dude, he was doing karate and martial arts before it was cool, before it was a thing, right? And ended up bringing it to the States, being one of the main dudes.
And
did
and the thing is when he did his parts, he knew what he was doing. I mean, you didn't have actors acting like.
Yeah.
He
Correct.
proved himself in the martial arts world
Yes.
before he became.
right.
Well, all
exactly.
of those actors that we talked about,
were
Seagal, Van Damme, they all were competitors at one time. Right?
Yeah.
Was Seagal a competitor?
Seagal was a competitor in the Aikido world, if there is
Or a
such
donut eating
thing.
contest.
Right.
I mean,
yeah,
he
that
was a
definitely-
grandmaster of his field. He
Right.
was way up there.
Yeah, he was.
But the one that brought Van Damme was when he played that Duke guy. Was that
Frank Dukes.
Frank
that was
Dukes?
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport?
Yeah.
That, to me, that was probably his
I think
best
that
movie.
was his first movie.
Was it?
Well, his first starring movie.
Yeah, he was a baby.
Yeah, dude.
Have you seen the Mentos commercial? Nothing gets to you.
Oh, yeah,
stay
when
in-
they
and
take
it's the,
that
it's
clip.
the chase scene, and he's
Yes,
like,
that's
Mentos
great.
full of life.
Perfect.
Mentos, the fresh maker, not a sponsor.
yeah, that was great.
But could be.
But could be. I would do Mentos.
Which,
Yeah.
by the way, you want to do a Fix sponsor commercial?
Yeah.
Do you have one ready?
No.
I don't. No.
Okay, well then. Oh well.
Fix Coffee Company.
Yeah.
Come see us.
They are a sponsor, by the way.
Yes. They are the sponsor. Very good. Very good. That's really all I got, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Old Chuck.
Good times.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, dude. I hate that I didn't get to meet him on this side.
Oh,
this
I know.
side of glory. But we will.
That was always like, if
if
there was one person that I wanted to meet that was still
100%.
alive, it was always Chuck
I remember
Norris.
thinking that as a kid. I was like, the one dude.
That and the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. Right.
My boys. My boys.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to see Michael Jackson before he died. Didn't get to do it.
Nerp.
And meet Chuck Norris at some point.
The
Didn't
year
get to
that
do
he
it.
died, or oh shoot,
That was
when
2012.
When was that? 2012. Maybe
Mhm.
that wasn't. They were going to
Or
do.
no,
it.
wait. Was it? I felt like I
I
was.
thought it was 2008, something like that.
It was because it was before I left Cottage
yeah.
Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh man, yeah, dude.
Yep.
Speaking of which, that movie comes out next
That's-
weekend.
That's going to be pretty good.
It's going
I
to be
think
pretty
it's gonna
good.
be
I have high hopes for it.
Yeah, if
I'm excited about it.
If they did a Chuck Norris movie, it would be a 3-part saga
Oh, dude, it would have
because
to be.
it's so much. That's why they're not even thinking about doing it. I mean, they're doing just all the people that died early.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about. I mean, I'm sure that you could come up with a good, but Chuck was so normal. I think they would have to take some legitimate creative liberties,
Yeah.
because it's like, I mean, his films were good, but he was just a normal dude, and he stayed out of the drama. He wasn't weird in any way, so it would literally be like you would want to see I would watch a documentary
Oh, yeah.
and it would be awesome and interesting. But there's nothing like Hollywood-esque about, you know, his life, unless you did like the period. I think you could do an origin, like where he went to the Air Force, was learning, started to do his started his karate schools, and then get into movies and kind of do that. That would probably be interesting, and you could do that. But at the end of the day, I don't.
Who would play Chuck Norris?
Oh, dude, I don't know. Man.
If there was an actor out there right now, who would play Chuck Norris?
I don't even know. I don't know.
It'd
What
probably end up being Chris Pratt, but not a good
Right.
selection. It's just
Yeah.
because his popularity.
Right.
Or Hemsworth, think he might could do it?
No, he's no.
Yeah, he's too
He's a
associated
lot
with
bigger.
Thor.
There is a. Oh man, I don't even know his name. I'm trying to think of him. So there's the actor, kind of looks like him, or not looks like him, but has that gritty. If you watch that, I don't know if it's on Peacock or HBO. It's the 1923.
Mm-hmm.
The actor that plays the hunter guy that goes over to South Africa and stuff like that. He has kind of had that. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think he could do that. He could kind of pull it off.
I could see that.
I felt like, and I don't know if he was related to Chuck or not. You remember in Walker, Texas Ranger, the younger guy, blonde-haired guy that played?
Wasn't that his son, Aaron Norris?
Maybe it was his son. Maybe that's why he just looked
Hey,
like him.
what if he played Chuck
You know,
Norris?
he could. But he's like
He's
super old
old.
now. I mean, good
right.
night, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's probably about my age.
Who's the Kurt Russell's kid?
Oh, yes.
Um,
Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's kid?
yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
What was it? Someone was saying like, I saw an interview with him and his dad, obviously Kurt Russell, and they were like, "Oh, you should play Kurt Russell in Tron as the younger version." But
Kurt Russell's like, I wasn't in that movie.
wait,
Because that's Jeff Bridges.
that is Jeff
Jeff
Bridges.
Bridges.
But no, okay, well, is it Jeff Bridges' kid?
or maybe
then?
you're thinking of Jeff Bridges' kid.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Anyway, they were like, it's just like, it doesn't make any sense because I'm older now
Than he was.
when he made the movie.
Right.
I think another thing about Chuck is you knew his politics, but he didn't cram it down your throat.
Yeah.
You know, it was like he'd stand for what was right. You know, because he was a big Trump supporter. And Trump liked him, but I don't think people hated him like they hate Trump.
No.
He was
Well, because his influence was, I mean, because of Hollywood, it was wider. It was a wider net.
Yeah.
No, it was it was Kurt Russell. It was Escape from New York. They were saying he should play another Escape from New York or something like that, or Escape LA, and play that character. And Kurt Russell was in his early 30s, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do y'all think about this new Dune they're coming out with, Dune 3? I guess that's the Dune trilogy.
Yeah, it's off of Dune Messiah. I haven't read that book yet. The first two movies were basically the first book, Dune.
Well, I read the trilogy. It was Dune 1, 2, and 3. This was
Is that what it was called?
40 years ago. It was called the Dune trilogy.
It's still the Dune trilogy, but the first two movies is just the first book.
Oh,
You got
the first two
Dune
movies?
Messiah, and then something else, Children of Dune.
Okay, they're going to make a franchise out of this.
And so, well, this will be the third. It's meant to be a trilogy, so this will be the last one of the Dunes, because the other books were not after that were not as popular. I mean, they could, but this will complete the main character, the Atreides. I've enjoyed them. I thought they were good. I read the book after I saw the first one. I enjoyed the book.
Did you read it or listen to it?
No, I read it. I
Okay.
legit read it. But before Dune 3 comes out, I'm going to read Dune Messiah.
That's the problem I have. When I see the movie first, I don't want to read the book. But if I read the book, then I want to see the movie.
that-
That's hard to do.
That's the only time. Actually, no, second time. I saw the first movie. I saw Dune 1, and I was like, I'm really interested in this. So I read the book and loved the book. I did the same thing when the Hunger Games came out.
Oh, yeah.
Hunger Games, saw the movie. I was like, oh, okay. And so then I read all three. Oh, and I also did that with the Divergent series. And the books were
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Movies were trash.
I never saw it.
Yeah, it's not worth your time.
Okay.
Hunger Games is good if you like that. If you like it, that kind of thing. If you like the first one, the rest of them are worth a watch. But the
I feel-
books are good.
I feel like the Dune series is so steeped in like something different. It's almost like Lord of the Rings because you just made up a
Yes.
whole new world with a
It is.
language
Yes.
and like the government situation, the worlds. Oh, it's.
Yeah,
I look at it and I'm
that-
like, I just don't want to get into it.
It's
Yeah, but see,
it
Dune
is.
has a cult following.
Yeah, from
back when I
in the day.
read it, everybody read it, and then you had that one Dune movie that came out, and it was kind of a condensed version of it.
Yeah.
But over the years, there's been people like my age that remember it.
Yeah.
We'll go see it.
Yeah.
did they
But
start-
your generation may not really care for it.
I really liked it. I will tell you this: I enjoyed the book, but it was a hard start
Really?
because it is
It's like a Tom
there
Clancy
is
model book.
There's so much in a different way, though. Dune was like you had to wrap yourself around. You had to understand the world. Like I remember 2 or 3 chapters in, it's talking about spice and describing, and you have no like picture in your mind of what it's supposed to look like because he's literally building that world.
Right.
Once you get into that,
And you got to understand the Freemen, what their role is,
right,
their culture.
and for a long
and then-
time, like I was like Googling stuff. I was like, what is going on here? What is
Yeah.
this? And then
I never knew the battle
connections
that was going
between the
on.
Harkonnens and all
Yeah.
of this stuff, and I'm like, what is this? So,
I
but for me,
I just fell asleep listening to all of that. 'Cause that's how I feel
for me,
going
the
into
movie,
those books.
the movies helped put some of that in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I
Yeah.
had just started the book, bro, first chapter of Dune, I'd have been done. I'd have put that Joker down. But the movie, having seen Dune 1, helped me kind of, okay, I can remember that. Like had I not seen the movie, I probably wouldn't have finished the
Well,
book.
here's another thing that I just did this recently. I read a book called The Raft, and it's a true story of 3 airmen that were down in the Pacific, and they floated for 34 days
Yeah.
without food and water, and they had to survive. Okay. Well, I read the book, and the next day, it was called Against the Sun, was the name of the movie, done like 2015. And it was like textbook by the book.
Yeah.
It was kind of neat because it's like, oh, yeah, I remember that from the book. Oh, yeah, he did that, and that, all the way to the end. Except at the end, in the book, it talks about them landing on an island, and the natives came in and took care of them, and there was a whole story around that in the book. But the end of the movie, it was they found land. That was it.
And then they ate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Stay tuned for the sequel.
No,
Lord of the Flies.
there was actually a point in this book. They didn't really point it out, but there was a divine intervention in the actual book that people really probably don't grasp. But I saw it early on. I was hoping it would be in the movie, but it wasn't.
Well, that's like Robinson Crusoe. He has a conversation with God in the book, and it's like, look, you saved me from this situation, and I'll give my life to you, because he had the
Yeah.
Bible with him. But that's nowhere in any movies.
Do you think they played that off in Cast Away with Spalding? Kind of like that was his.
With Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spalding.
Spalding. Spalding was actually a man by the name of Dave DeBlandard. Dave, if you're listening to this podcast, we remember you playing basketball
Yes.
for Olive's team.
Yeah.
Well, Dave DeBlandard, Spalding.
It's Dave DeBlander.
Nope, it's Dave
It's-
DeBlandard.
No, it's not. You remember his company?
Dave, call in the show and tell us what your last name is, please.
Do you remember this company?
We'll wait.
He started Proclean, which is not a
Proclean?
sponsor either. So
No, all I remember him was from Olive basketball and then hosting the Bible Bowl.
yes,
That we got
classic. Well, did you know me and Jonathan and
I
your
heard
mom
that.
was on there?
You told me that, but I've never seen
How did y'all
footage
Oh, y'all
of
would
that.
just die laughing.
How'd y'all
But
do?
we did not get beat as bad as y'all
It wasn't
did.
as awesome as ours. I can tell you that
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness!
What was it? Like 600
Why?
to like 2?
Why Bro J picked?
3 of the most.
Oh my gosh! Look, first of all, like I was their best shot. I mean, it was John Green, Greg Taylor, Dan Risen, or was it Tim Jansky?
I don't even think was John Green there.
No, Tim Jansky, Dan Risen, Greg Taylor, then me.
thought it was just
I was
y'all
their
three.
best chance.
It was just 3 of
Maybe
them.
Dan.
I think it was
maybe
Dan-
just
Dan
three.
was in it.
Greg.
Dan
Greg
and
had
Greg
his head
and you.
down
So it
the
was
whole
Greg.
time.
Okay, so Greg, me, and yeah.
Yeah.
So but I was low on the totem pole. Like I remember every question, I'd look over there, and of course Greg was like,
Well, y'all were going up against
Dan
like
was-
Pensacola Christian. I mean, it was.
"Oh, dude, it was
It was
awful.
murder.
It literally was. I think it was like PCC or something
And
like
y'all
that.
were trying to keep from cracking up.
or
And it was
whatever
so
church
funny.
it was, they all went to PCC.
I know.
Bro,
The score was just outrageous.
you've
It
got
was
to
so bad.
please tell me you have that footage and you
I've
got
got
put
to
it on.
find
You
it.
got
I-
to
it's
find
there.
it.
Find
It's
it.
there.
The Bible Bowl. It was so good.
Of the era.
Oh my god!
And then I remember
We ought to get that one and draft
never
it in.
invited- back.
I remember. Listen, I remember like getting as if we even had a chance, but I remember getting mad because my freaking buzzer wasn't working. I'm like,
There's a
like,
reason for that.
tick, 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 and nothing, and then they'd be like, yes. I'm like I was gonna get it right. Like
I don't know. One of the questions was like,
this thing is rigged, man. My buzzer's not working. Because I remember going, ooh, I know that. And I was going, and I was so mad that I got buzzed, and they said the answer and got it right. And I went, well, I'm glad my buzzer didn't go off. I was way off on that one.
but I mean, like one of the questions was like a no-brainer, like how many days was Jesus in the tomb? And y'all were like, ooh, I think it was 4.
not working.
It's like, what do you mean? Like Jewish days? Or
In Hebrew.
technically, scholars debate whether or not.
Y'all would
Who died for your sins?
My buzzer's not working. The second person of the Trinity, is that what you're looking for? Or the Jesus of Nazareth?
Who is
The Messiah.
Jesus?
you guys.
Jesus Messiah of Nazareth. The Nazarene.
But I mean, there were some hard
Alex.
questions.
They were.
But the thing is that Pensacola Christian knew every one of
So
them.
this is when I knew we were screwed. Before it even started. So they gave us
They all had dresses to
topics,
their
and they
ankles.
said, listen, every single, you study like John chapter whatever it was.
Yeah.
So y'all
And
had
all the
reference.
questions, yes, all the
Oh,
questions
guys.
was, and I remember as
Y'all
soon as
did
we
not.
got there, and I had read it like maybe 4 or 5 times,
Yeah.
which I mean that doesn't mean anything, right? And I remember looking, I was like, guys, you guys ready for this? You guys ready for John chapter such and such? And, and both Dan and Greg were like, wait, what? We were supposed to read that? And I was like, freak! I was like, we're screwed, man. He's like, what?
What was supposed to read something?
They gave us a subject.
I thought we had to read
I
the whole
mean-
Bible. I stopped at Genesis 1.
Yeah, I didn't get out of
Okay,
Genesis.
And you know, PCC, they memorized the scripture. I mean, it's like,
Wasn't there like a Bible drill too? Like, didn't y'all have to like?
no,
I don't know.
not that one.
Oh.
No.
We would have lost that for sure. We're like, hey, you got thumb tabs? All right, cool. Oh my gosh,
I got to find that one. I have to post it on
So good.
X or something.
so good. Then I can call them out. Like, I remember if you're on this other team, we want a rematch now.
rematch.
Yeah.
I went to seminary.
I've got answers
I got a
now.
master's degree.
Answers. I've been reading John chapter 7 for the last 25 years. Try me. And they're like, it was actually John 15. I was like,
Wrong chapter.
dang it.
Oh, just to see y'all's faces. Oh, my gosh, it was.
Dude, it was comical at that
It
point.
was.
Like, bro,
It was.
Ain't no way.
PCC, they're there.
by the time we got to like the quote unquote
the
Final
answer is-
Jeopardy,
yeah.
you know, like whatever question that was, and I remember like,
Y'all didn't have phones to even look up anything then.
No. It was awful.
I remember being behind the cameras in so much third-party embarrassment.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
I was behind the cameras watching, and was like, oh god.
What do they call it? What do they call that? There's a term for it.
For third-party
embarrassment.
Yeah, I don't know.
My kids say that all the time. They would know that.
Do they live it with you?
Yes.
You're their
You
Michael
know what?
Scott.
Y'all need to do a Bible Bowl. Oh, we need to do a Bible Bowl for one of our podcasts. I bet,
Secondhand embarrassment.
I bet-
That's what the kids
okay.
call
I
it.
bet Cannon would be able to beat everybody.
Yes. Oh man, Bible Bowl, dude, for real.
Oh man.
You gotta have fun with that stuff.
Oh gosh.
Nephilim.
Yeah. Genesis 6. Try me.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh man.
All right. Well,
Crazy.
else?
Yeah, we're at an hour and 15. Well, I mean, probably an hour, 15
Maybe an
minutes.
hour. That's
at
about what
beginning
you
was-
get an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good tribute to Chuck Norris.
Yep.
This, of course, is our black belt
Yep.
that we earned.
We don't share it.
No.
I just couldn't
We,
find
we wear it at the same time,
So-
actually. That's
Yeah.
how good we are.
Yeah.
So let
We're
me
back
ask.
to back.
Y'all worked 8 or 9 years. Ever since Alan was 2 years old, he wanted to be a black belt karate. Y'all get out and finish, and then you did nothing with it.
Yeah.
You know why?
Pike
Becau-
said we had nothing else to learn from him, and so we're like,
I mean, y'all,
So
why
here's-
didn't y'all have
so-
like your
so-
little dojo or
So
something?
here's the stickler. Here's the stickler to that. And I don't know if it's still this way or whatever, but well, for me, when I got my black belt, I just turned 18, or it was right before I turned 18, because technically I got it right before Kristen and I started dating.
Yeah.
And that was when I started. I mean, I was working a job, I was going to college, going to school. So, and all of our classes were homeschool times, which was great when we weren't, when it was during the day for kids that are in high school homeschooled. But I was in class during those times, so I couldn't go to all the classes anymore. And there was still work for us. We could not teach. We had to get teacher certified.
You had to go to Atlanta or something. To get
Well,
tested.
we would have to go through some stuff and teach some classes, and then we would go to Atlanta to get certified.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't have time to do all of that, so I never could.
Well,
Now,
yeah.
Mr.
Well, Mr.
Pike,
Pike
said
was
he
willing to
could
do
have-
it.
He could have, got us to that point.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have had to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
But there was things to follow up with that, and I could, because I mean, I started working and going to college, so I'd come back every now and then, and we did a couple of black belt tests for some people, and but in order to be able to teach and do that, I would have to get my certificate, and I just never did.
So as much as y'all,
he stopped having us come to black belt tests when we kept failing the same person over and over. It's like, I'm sorry, you can't do a push up or hold a kick.
Yeah,
You're
right,
not-
exactly.
And so he stopped so that he could promote that kid.
Right, and then we came back that next time for another black belt test, and he was one of the judges.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd you get here?
I didn't approve this.
Yeah.
This message is not approved. Well, I got my second degree with the Shura Taijutsu. Dr. Harfouche,
Yeah.
Grandmaster.
Did you start? Did you stop? Did you start
I
start
start
from
from
the
the
bottom, like and up, or like?
I went in no belt,
Yeah, yeah.
and then for a few years with the training, and we went to karate college in one of the Carolinas, I think.
Ooh.
And Doc was holding a seminar up there.
Okay.
And when we were up there, because we helped him train, because it was just like on a big floor, and he was going over
Techniques.
his technique for certain things, and then we were helping him. So we
Okay.
trained to help him throughout that. And after that, they had a ceremony, and he awarded me second degree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
it was like on top of my existing black belt.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. Interesting.
but he you go off the progression of where you're at and your ability, not necessarily like
Right.
Yeah.
It's like if you're obviously beyond this point, you don't like here.
yeah, like
here's
hey, let's
just a
start
step.
you at whatever,
Right.
and work. your
It's
way up.
about how well you can demonstrate the techniques and
Yeah.
be able to do all that.
Well,
That's
when
cool.
y'all did your black belt test, or when you brown belt forms and your did y'all do forms at the
Yes.
the last one?
You had to do all of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
At that point.
All right.
That
And-
kid Paul was the one that won the. Bleach.
Oh, you mean at the? Are you talking about? Did we do the forms at our test or
The one he won.
the
Oh
tournament?
yeah, we did. We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did our
I
brown
think we
belt
did the
forms.
same form.
But
We
here,
did.
but here's my question: could you do your forms now?
No, I don't remember.
don't-
I remember bits and pieces.
Really?
I remember the beginning, but I don't know.
remember-
I don't even know
remember
what.
the
I mean,
knife-
y'all
remember the
were
knife
like-
hand, ridge hand, side kick. That was the beginning of that one. That's all I remember.
I mean, y'all did
I remember the white belt form.
every class for every
the
belt.
yellow
Y'all
belt.
did a series,
Yeah.
and I figured y'all would have that memorized by now.
Yeah. No.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
I
Well, I mean,
my
I did it.
pants during the
That-
orange belt one.
I mean, Pop, it's been 25 years since I've done.
Yeah, I guess
know?
it's been that long. hasn't
I
it?
mean, if I'm 44 and I got it when I was 18. Yep.
wait, you're not 44 yet.
No. Next week.
Hold on.
Next week. After next weekend.
We get to be 1 year apart for
For
9 months or something.
yeah.
well, our
Yeah.
next podcast, we'll have a new baby.
Yep. We shall.
And
You'll be a grandfather.
you'll
I'll be a
44.
great grandfather.
Yep.
You'll be a great uncle.
You dang right I am.
Great.
So that's it.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Anything else, guys?
Nope.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So that's a wrap.
That's
Stay
a
wild.
wrap.